Hey, yo, what's up out there?
Ice Cube.
That is not good.
Get ready to experience the thrill of a lifetime.
If you somehow find this offensive, just don't listen. But my guess is you'll be sticking around.
Let's do this.
It's going down, Jack.
Hey, it's Larry King welcoming you to the Opie and Anthony Show right here on Sirius XM Satellite Radio.
Oh, this is good radio right here.
Y'all are cooler and shit.
It starts funny and then gets very uncomfortable.
One of the most popular radio shows in the world.
Radio journalism at its best.
Hello, kids. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. They swear and they're vulgar and they talk about awful, awful things. That's what you like, isn't it?
Very flavorful.
Yay. That's what you like, isn't it? Please welcome Opie. The show is twisted, I'm telling you. Who's enjoying this shit? That's what you like, isn't it?
Anthony.
I want dick prizes. I love when girls go through that. I'm here for you, ladies. Remember that.
That's what you like, isn't it?
And Jim Norton.
If a pussy could talk, it would say, die.
That's what you like, isn't it?
Everything you are about to hear is real.
Good morning. Welcome aboard.
Enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Good morning, everyone. Time to broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
Another fine day in New York City.
I don't know, Opie. I think it's a bit chilly.
Is it?
Yeah. Is it?
Made a rookie mistake yesterday.
What happened?
Seatbelt ticket.
No!
That's a rookie mistake. That is a rookie mistake.
Where'd they get you?
A few blocks from my house as I'm driving my young son to school. Dude, it's side streets where there's a traffic light probably every 20 feet. The blocks are so tiny.
Oh, man.
And I like free balling when I drive sometimes.
You're not a buckle up guy?
No, not local.
No?
No.
You know, most accidents happen within a mile of a hole.
And then the cop was just shitty to me.
Was he?
Yeah.
Did you try?
No.
Give it a whirl?
I was nice to him, and he still was shitty.
Was it a real cop?
Yeah, it was a real cop. I rolled down my window. He goes, "Do you know why I'm pulling you over?" We've all heard that, obviously.
I love the little Q&A with the cop.
I don't know. Why don't you tell me it's your job? Why do I have to do your job for you?
Is that what you said?
No. So
to myself,
I go, seatbelt? He goes, yeah, seatbelt. I'm like, all right, I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't have a seatbelt on. Well, I did when I rolled down the window. I thought it was suspicious because I was going around a truck, and it was an unmarked, and he goes all the way in the left lane. I'm like, what is this asshole doing? But they obviously were taking a peek because they weren't sure. And then I go through the light, and he pulls me over immediately. And he was just shitty to me. And we love the cops. We love the NYPD. But
there are a few out there that are just insufferable pricks.
These are low-level guys.
Yeah.
I thought they weren't supposed to pull you over for that. Only if they. I thought they were supposed to see you pulled over for another offense if they saw that you had no dog.
No.
They do it at the tunnels and stuff. They'll look at it.
And then he had to rub it in. He goes, well, we noticed on blah, blah Street, which was about 4 blocks before they pulled me over. And I was giving you a chance just in case you just got in your car.
Oh, were you?
I'm like, how about you give me a chance now? Because you could see I was going 15 miles an hour tops. You can't go fast on this road. I'm telling you. Oh my God! And I had all sorts of PBA cards. I got a PBA card. I mean, just listen to it. I don't even have to tell you what it is. Listen to this one I got.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's the good one.
That sounds cheap.
Cheap? It's
you and
gold,
your tin
too.
Star. Yeah.
So you handed that?
Hell no.
Oh.
Because I don't know how to use these things. I got a million of them, too.
You hand it with your license.
Well, aren't you supposed to go, will you accept a PBA card? This is way better than a PBA card. This is family member shit.
Yeah, you just hand it over.
Yeah, I got family.
They give away, I think 10 of these in the entire country. But I didn't, because I don't know how to use them.
Yeah.
And then I feel like you look like an idiot just handing over your license and the PBA card.
You know, once you're driving away without a ticket, though, it makes it all worthwhile.
Oh, yeah, that part was fun. When he gives the ticket to the lady, who's even a lower level shitty cop. And she hands it back to me, and she goes, Mr. Hughes, make sure you're wearing your seatbelt. And then I did pipe up. I said, well, it's too late now, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Because now I got a freebie, so I just...
And they tased you.
Yeah, well...
Don't tase me, bro.
I took off... I fucking peeled out.
Did you peel out? You left some rubber?
I did peel out. And I'm thinking, I'm allowed to peel out as long as I'm not, like, speeding, right? Yeah. I was so fucking mad. But in the end, I didn't have a seatbelt on. But it seems like such a waste of fucking time.
That cop lecture gets me fucking pissed every time.
Yeah, because it's not your. Just give me the fucking ticket. Don't ask me, do you know why I pulled you over? That's your fucking job. I roll down the window, you go, I pulled you over because you weren't wearing your seatbelt, license and registration.
Yeah. And don't come up with your hypothetical situations that might have happened. Do you know when you speed over the top of that hill, there's people down at the bottom that could, and aliens could invade. Right. Oh, my God. And don't give me the lecture.
And the Mr. Hughes, make sure you're wearing your seatbelt crap. Shut up. You're not my mommy.
Yep.
Go fucking pull me over again if you have to when I'm going barely 15 miles an hour. Jesus Christ. Highway driving, all that, yes. But when I drive around the neighborhood, I do quick trips, like drop my kid off. I probably would have put my seatbelt on eventually.
Yeah.
But I didn't think I was in any type of danger.
My whole thing
As we're listening to a Disney movie with my kid in the back going fucking 15 miles an hour. Boy, you're making sure,
keeping the city safe.
You're fighting crime. $138.
Keeping the city safe.
And then fucking this thing. I don't know how to use this.
When I get pulled over, I just say, you're just pulling me over because I'm a black man. And that gets them all on guard.
They don't know how to handle it.
Yeah, they don't know what the fuck to do.
They were blacks.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, they were black cops.
Okay.
So I knew I was in
So you were...
They were in the power position.
You got a ticket for driving while white.
I'm a very, very wealthy white guy. I knew I was in deep shit.
That's it. They smelt the money.
I knew I was in deep shit.
That's it. Yeah, when I see a black cop get out of the car, usually I look in my mirror, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm getting the ticket.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm getting the ticket.
Because one time I did get pulled over by a black cop on the Henry Hudson Parkway for the locals, and I was flying, and there's a part of the road that drops down. I forget now because it's been a while. But it's sneaky. It's one of these sneaky things. And he pulled me over. He was so excited because I was going, I believe, 20 miles over the speed limit. Ooh. But it was like a 40 or something. Someone maybe could help us out, whatever. And I fucking handed over every PBA card I had that time. And he was so mad because he thought he had me. Black, and I know him being a black cop had something to do with it. That's where I'm not fucking.
You can't be blind to it. It's
not,
there.
I mean, you jump all the way in. I put my toes in every once in a while.
You wiggle your tootsies?
I wiggle my toes into what's going on out there. I get it.
In.
He was so mad, though, when he came back to the car and did not give me the speeding ticket, and he threw the PBA cards onto my lap.
Yeah,
he did not. He did not hand them over. He kind of like just did a little like toss.
Yeah,
and they all went all over the place. But I'm like, fuck, I don't care. I didn't get the speeding ticket.
Drive away.
He was so mad, though.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, there's
police ask why did I pull you over to establish guilt?
Oh, shut up. Just it is not.
To establish guilt.
It is not what I love that.
Say because I'm a child molester. That's
right. Yeah, there you go.
Exactly. That's what you should do.
Guilt. There's no legal
but she didn't
angle to that.
She didn't like the it's too late now.
No, huh?
Nope.
Yeah, it's too late now.
Because they want to hear, okay, officer, yes, officer, yes, officer. And man, I'm telling you, we support every fucking cop.
Oh yeah.
But the low-level ones, man, it's like, fucking go do something, more productive than a stupid seatbelt. Seatbelt, and then he's flying in the other lane to make sure. And the one cop is leaning all the way over. Yup, he's not wearing it.
Oh, boy. That's points, too.
No, he said no points. He said no points.
I thought seatbelts were absolutely points.
He said no points. And he never asked for my registration either. It was it was a quickie. Have Dr. Steve give you a doctor note to get you out of wearing a seatbelt. No,
doctor.
You're like your fucking Jeff Bridges from The Vanishing. I'm claustrophobic when he couldn't wear his seatbelt.
In general, I wear a seatbelt, but I can't stress enough that there's nothing going on this road. You can't get up to any speed. Bikes go faster.
Yeah.
You watch bikes, get way more ahead than you. Their progress is much better than a car.
Even if you're crawling through a light and somebody's coming the other way, fucking wailing and T-bones you, you never know.
And eventually I put the seatbelt on because of the ding, ding. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that circumstance.
It's such an automatic thing when I get in the car to just do it. I don't even like it. I don't even think about it. It's like I'm all of a sudden buckled in.
Right.
Yeah. Just kind of an automatic thing.
But the whole, the attitude, I could do without the attitude. Really?
I've never appreciated
what was
Q&A.
Right. What was I doing? Really?
Yeah. What the hell when they come up and I've gotten my fair share of speeding tickets.
Right.
And, when they get you, they get you. I've gotten away with quite a lot of fast driving. And when they get me, I'm pissed. I don't like it, but you got me. I don't need the fucking lecture.
No.
Hey, what are you, crazy? You got...
Right.
First of all, I guarantee you drive like a fucking asshole, too. So don't even fucking give me the holier-than-thou shit.
That's exactly what I wanted to say to the guy, because he goes, you know why I pulled you over? I was going to say, well, probably I was doing something that you probably would do if you weren't in that cop car right now. Not wear a seatbelt as you're going about 15 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it was like he caught a bank robber. And then I've done way better with this shit, but then I dropped my kid off, and I never go back that way. And I went back that way because I wanted to fucking talk to the guy.
Oh,
I couldn't find him though.
It never
because I thought they were just sitting there, just fucking trying to make everyone else's day kind of miserable.
A little miserable, yeah.
So I absolutely drove that way back to look for him, and I was going to stop the car and give him a lecture.
Oh boy, that's not good.
But I don't, I'm way better with that shit. I've gotten myself in some situations over the years.
Just pretty much.
Welcome to the nanny state. Yeah, we've talked about it. It's a revenue generator. That's all it is. Everyone knows it.
There's really nothing.
Everyone knows that's what that's about.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that right there is let's get a few tickets in our book.
Right. Into our till.
Yeah, let's look around for that.
This guy's saying he knows where the speed traps are around New York. Well, yeah, we all have those apps and those fucking websites.
And you just kind of figure it out over time,
I'm getting fucking lazy though, man, because I went through one of those traffic cameras, and now this all within the last month.
Oof. The cameras are better than getting pulled over, though. That's for sure.
That was $50. That was a quick 50. This is a quick 138. They got a nice 188. I'm sure there's some kind of service charge on there. I didn't notice.
It's a fucking driving tax. It's fucking amounts to being a driving tax.
When I tell you, man, there's not a. I was pretty much the only car on the road too, except for delivery trucks that were double parked.
No surcharge on that $50? I love the surcharge.
I'm not sure.
It's a $50 fine, and then there's a $75 surcharge.
Right.
Surcharge.
Right.
Who came up with that? What representative represented his people and their wishes to have a $75 surtax put on a $50 ticket? What politician was working in the best interest of their constituency? What people walked up to their representative and said, "Sir, we want not only the $50 fine for that, but please let us also pay $75 on top of it." It's such a non-representative government we live in now.
Let me go to Sonny in Boston. He's always a treat. Sonny, what's up?
Hey, guys, what's happening?
Hey.
Listen, what the fuck is a PBA card, man? I don't really know what it means. What is it, peanut butter and ass card or something?
Oh, that's funny. That's funny, though, Jim. Ooh. Come on, peanut butter and ass.
What?
Seriously, the rest of the country really doesn't know what the fuck it means. From Boston, I don't even know what the fuck it means.
Police Benevolent Association.
You guys don't have PBA cards up there?
I've never heard of one.
How about FOP, Fraternal Order of Police?
No,
It's different.
I think when we were in Boston, we had some of these because we were pretty tight with the cops until we did the mayor's prank, and then the word got out that they should make our lives a living hell.
I think FOP is a better car, like more recognized in the country than PBA.
Yeah, it's Policemen's Benevolent Association. All the cops get a couple of them every year.
Right,
they get a few to hand out to their family and stuff.
There's different levels. There's the shitty ones that are kind of plasticky and don't look impressive. Then you get something like this.
Yeah.
If you help like the police with charities and all sorts of shit like we've done over the years that we don't brag about.
Or your family or something like that. And then
you get one of these every once in a while.
And the police are supposed to afford you what is called professional courtesy.
Right.
If you're,
So
it's kind of an unwritten rule there.
It's on the car.
Some people,
courtesy, professionalism, respect.
Yeah.
Right. I'm surprised Boston doesn't have some kind of PBA system.
Oh, they probably have. They just call it corruption.
They probably do, but I have no idea what the hell they call it up here. So,
are you good there, Sonny? It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm fucking doing all right. I'm going through the fucking divorce like I'm supposed to be, like a good old boy, and fucking everything's all right.
Getting railed in the ass, are you?
Fuck yeah, I'm taking it like a man, though.
All right.
Good man.
Thanks, brother. Let me say hi to Brian in Kansas. He's a retired cop, wants to talk about your ticket. Yes, Brian.
Hey, how you guys doing this morning?
Hey, man.
Hey, that ticket, you got hosed.
Why?
Well, first going back to what your partner said there, they come up to your car and ask you, why I pulled you over?
Right.
There is a motivation behind that. They do want to get an admission of guilt. What we'll do is we'll write a statement on the back of the ticket, so when it goes to the court, the judge sees that.
I never see that. I've never seen anything on the back of the ticket that said, he said.
It's not on the back of the ticket you get. It's not on your copy. It's on our copy.
There's no testimony written down.
No, our copy goes to the judge. So if you do go in to contest the ticket, you can look at the back of the officer's copy, see that you acknowledge guilt. You said, I was speeding.
Can't he just say that, though? Like, wouldn't you write that on every ticket?
Of course.
You can say that, but a lot of people go in and say, no, I wasn't speeding, and they try to come up with all this bullshit, bring a witness or whatever.
Well, the problem is, no one has time to fight these things in the end.
Very busy.
Well,
if you go down to the court system here in New York City, count on your entire day being wasted.
Yep.
It takes forever. It takes forever to get down there. It takes forever to just get into these places with metal detectors and all that shit. Then you sit there. It's not worth it, and they know that too. They know most people are like, oh, fuck it, I'll just write the check and be done with this.
90% of the people sitting there are getting up and just molasses. The system is molasses.
Right.
They're speaking Spanish, and the judge doesn't speak.
Right. And even when I didn't have money, I always paid because it just wasn't worth my time.
Yeah.
And the surcharge here, they call that court costs out this way. So you might get a $60 ticket.
What the fuck are the taxes for?
Exactly.
Court costs. I think I'm paying taxes to pay for the courts.
Right.
Fucking load of shit.
And all the other crap.
Look,
the right thing to do would have been to come up, say, hey, sir, I noticed you weren't wearing a seatbelt. Would you please wear it, and then let you go.
Yeah, I don't understand why the guy had to be such a fucking prick. Look, in the end, I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Guilty. Yes, guilty. But it was like, really? This is what you're doing with your day? And then the fucking weird thing is it was kind of a snowy day in the New York area. No snow on the road I was on or anything, but I'm sure that meant some issues that they might have had to deal with. I don't know. Right. And then him speeding up on the left side to make sure, taking his peek. Like, what the fuck is this guy? I thought he was just some asshole trying to pass me because I was going too slow.
Every department has those guys that pride themselves on writing, 10 or 20 tickets a day or 30 tickets a day.
Well, good for him.
He's just a dick. Just a dick.
Those are generally the ones that do nothing else. So
right.
Anyway, thanks for taking my call. Love listening to you guys on the way to work.
All right, thanks.
Here in Kansas City.
All right. And then I crumpled up the ticket and I threw it out the window. And then I had to get out of the car and get it in the wet snow. And then I did that move where you're like kind of fighting yourself. You're so mad. you know the move where you just You just want to hit something.
Like Jerry Lundegaard with the ice scraper?
Yes, sort of like that. I'm like, what am I doing?
Shit.
So then I had to pick up the wet, fucking crumpled up ticket.
Oh, that's bad, yeah.
And then I'm just like making fists and like I'm just fucking. Because it was just so frustrating.
Yeah.
Just how it went down, the fucking. I don't know, we've went over it, but the question. Do you know why I pulled you over?
Don't like the questions.
Shut up. You tell me. It's your job.
Don't like the reprimand. Don't like the suggestions.
If you said because I'm white.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
That would have been a good one. Because I'm white?
I wish I sound clouded it. I wasn't thinking.
You would have said, what? No, I don't know. I'm just guessing. That's the first thing I thought of.
And then the Mr. Hughes, make sure you wear your seatbelt.
Hey.
That's not your job.
And make sure you wear your seatbelt.
You're not.
All right, mommy.
I was the reason I threw the ticket and then did all these weird shit moves outside the car, I was like so frustrated because, like I said, it's a rookie mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an easy one.
You should never be
not
pulled
get.
over for a seatbelt or using your cell phone. That's all rookie mistakes. We all know when to do that shit.
Easy tickets to not get.
Right.
Sometimes what you got to do when they're giving you a ticket, just as a joke, you just reach out and you shake the gun belt and you go, good-naturedly.
You grab the butt of his gun and go, hey, how about I take this out?
Just shake it. And don't be threatening. Just go, shake it.
Could you imagine
how mad he'd get?
How quick you'd be punched in the face?
Fast.
That's great.
I was saying I should have just handed the PBA card out. Like I said, I don't really know how to use those.
Well, a lot of times what I'll do is, like, if I get a ticket, and then what I'll do is I'll go a block away, and then I'll pull up behind him and flash him, and then I'll flash this. I go, by the way, fix that ticket, and I'll hand it to him and hand him the ticket back.
There's no fixing fucking tickets anymore, man.
But they can't. They can't.
Yeah, it's all computerized now. It's very difficult for them to fix a ticket.
Guys lose their jobs. Some fucking high cop in, was he a lieutenant or something?
Yeah, they lost.
That used to just be the thing.
And pension.
For that, so you got to get out of it right there on the spot.
Let's go to Brooklyn. Tom, what's up?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Tom.
I got a ticket on both ends of Pennsylvania on the way to Ohio. On passing Philly, doing 88 with 3 little kids in the car and my wife. Well, what are you going to do? It was a Volvo.
Yeah, they're safe.
Waiting for an applause break.
That is true.
What are you going to do? It's a Volvo.
God damn,
am I right,
Volvo.
people?
Right.
Black cop pulls me over, give him the PBA card. He says, "What's this?" I tell him what it is.
It's his cock. He wants you to kiss it.
But that's hold on. I'm gonna help you out and slow you down a little bit. He goes, "What's this?" He knows what it is.
Oh boy,
that's the point I'm making here today. Stop with the questions. You know what? You know why you pulled me over. You know what a PBA card is. So, are you going to accept the PBA card? If not, that's up to you. And let's move on.
I'm telling you, outside of New York, they don't know what it is.
But he's seen enough. He knows
though. Yes.
He wants you to say what he's doing. He wants you to say, "Well, it's a PBA card from a cop, and you're supposed to." He's just being a dick. Right. Unless it's his first day on the job, he knows what it is.
How far is he going to take this PBA card shit? That's what he wants to.
Cops are aware of PBA cards, no matter what state they work in.
Well, he writes me up. I get to where I got to go. Coming back outside of Pittsburgh, white cop pulls me over, doing 88. Says, "What's this?" I tell him. He goes, "Wow, what a great idea." He said, "Listen, for the next 2 miles, do the speed limit." He goes, "After that, you're clear sailing."
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
The other guy just wanted to give you the ticket and didn't want to honor the card, so he just said, "Well, what's that?" Like pretending he didn't know, just to be a jerk off.
All right, Tom, thank you. Let me, of course, we have another cop that's saying the other cop was just nuts. This is the real bit instead of the fake one that the listeners try to pull off. Wayne in New Jersey calling in. I thought it was Wayne, New Jersey.
The whole city.
What's up, Wayne?
What's going on, guys?
By the way, I want to make it perfectly clear. We support all cops. Yeah, but like any profession, you got the dicks.
Yeah, you got dicks.
You got the low-level fucking dicks.
Right. Except for those that write us a ticket. I mean, I understand.
Oh, there's loads of dicks. But on tickets, it says right on, we're not allowed to lecture anybody. You're supposed to introduce yourself, explain why we pulled you over, and just either run your stuff, give you a ticket, or not give you a ticket. We're not supposed to lecture you. It says it right on the ticket book.
Yeah, well,
he's full of shit. You can't. That admission of guilt doesn't work in court.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah.
I would assume so. But, I mean, yeah, he asked me why. And then what about the lecture at the end? Mr. Hughes, make sure you're wearing your seatbelt.
Mm-hmm.
That's not up to a cop to say.
You're not. We're supposed to literally introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, as a cop, I think the whole seatbelt ticket is it's unconstitutional. Smoking can kill you. Why do I got to wear my seatbelt? I have never, in 15 years, never given a seatbelt ticket out. I never will. I don't wear my own. Why should I screw somebody else?
Well, especially if you're on side streets going ridiculously slow. Maybe on a highway. I don't know. Whatever.
And the pricks that we have out there, they look for it. Just like you said, they look for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you definitely got hosed.
It's also I think the reason it's the law is insurance too, because they figure, well, people in accidents are getting hurt and costing millions in insurance. So if they're not getting hurt, it's less money spent.
I think it's more about they figured out a way to fucking make some more money.
Oh, yeah.
For the till.
I've
more
noticed,
than anything.
If you're legally carrying a concealed weapon on you, that works pretty good too.
Right.
Because it's not a state, and New York isn't a state where you have to inform the cop that you're carrying a concealed weapon. You don't have to. It's not the law. But I've noticed if I pull out my license and I give it to the cop and say, I just want to let you know, I give that to him with my license, then the conversation completely turns to, why do you have a concealed weapon? What do you have? Hey, that's cool. I got that. And then you wind up talking guns for a couple of minutes with the cops, and then you drive away.
Yeah, and he's like, all right, but I mean, I know you've admitted you're a rapist, but if I catch you, I still have to arrest you.
This guy wants to teach us how to use a PBA card the right way.
Cool.
You want to go with it?
Peanut butter and ass?
Peanut butter and ass. Wasn't that guy from Boston?
Yeah.
That was funny.
What was his name?
Sonny.
Stunny? Has he stunned us with that one?
Oh,
pew, pew. George, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, buddy.
I got an FOP card and a PBA card. You never, ever hand them the card. Never. You make it, you have it in your wallet so they can see it. You hand them your license, but you make it so they can see the card. You hand it to them, it's just like, hey, I got a card, I get out of this.
Right.
No, you make it so they can see it, and then they're going to ask you about it, and then 90% of the time they let you out of it. It fucks for me money.
Sometimes you need a little story with it, though. You like my brother's on the job or something like that. Or I would say my security guy is lieutenant with the police department here, and they'd be like, "Well, a security guy," and then that answer. If you could present them with a question that will get a conversation going, you're in much better shape when you have the PBA card or anything.
This guy,
else.
sometimes maybe you do have to say something like, I've been actually just go like, does this help at all? Like I'll just ask them, because they always go, what is it? Who is it? Yeah.
Right.
My personal assistant is a giant lummox from Jersey.
Exactly. He has a very small head. He quit the job when they couldn't find a hat. He'd get in trouble for stuffing with newspapers because it would fall off his little tiny head.
It's my policeman's Brontosaurus Association. He's got a tiny head. It's huge.
Yeah, we got it. You didn't have to explain. It was very clever. It stood on its own. All right. Thanks, George.
Dude, here's what I run into when they ask me, are you there?
Yeah, we're here.
I guess.
I guess. For now.
Cop's name.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Have a good day.
Thanks, buddy.
Bye.
And then I try to work in, I'm Opie from the Opie and Anthony show, but with all the black shit that goes on this show, black cop, I'm like, man, I think that could turn on me.
Nah.
I think I could get an anal search.
White people have different complaints when the black cops pull us over.
Yeah.
Like you hear black complaints about brutality or the shooting, and it's like the white complaint is, I know he gave me a ticket just because. Were you speeding? Yes, I was. But I do know that we know that they're racist just because they don't give us a break when we're actually doing it.
Give me a break, goddammit.
Patrick in New York, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Patty!
Recently, I got the same bullshit ticket on the West Side Highway, but the only time I wasn't wearing my fucking seatbelt is pulling out of the garage on 43rd Street, and it's right on the corner. And this fucking cop gives me a ticket, like seeing me pull out.
Yeah.
I'm listening. I think we lost him.
Yeah, cut off. Oh, God, I hope he didn't get pulled over
Well,
again.
basically...
And what's funny about it, it was right before, right after the whole
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
The West Side Highway.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Bikers and everything.
Content, logistically, technically, this call is a complete failure.
So what you're saying is you had an underage girl in the car?
Yeah, exactly.
The people out there didn't hear that part, but we did hear.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like,
He's trying to say cops happen to always be present for the lesser crimes.
Yeah.
Seems to be that way.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. And it's just like, where the fuck were you that day?
Right.
They could have definitely used a few cops on the West Side Highway.
All right. Thanks, Patrick. Look, in the end, we're guilty. It's a stupid, dumb law, but I'm guilty. Certainly am. Speaking of cops and being pulled over, fucking the Eastside Dave thing. Holy fuck! It's like uber viral.
Eastside Dave.
Yeah.
What happened?
Is there an actual video?
No, that was, you're talking about...
The still picture with the cookies?
Yeah.
What happened?
Why didn't he make an actual video with that?
Well, he didn't do much of anything.
What do you mean?
It's not him.
It isn't. Oh, see, I wasn't
Everyone
sure
thinks
either.
it's Eastside Dave.
It looks
Not
just
him.
like him.
So who is it?
Some dude.
Just some dude, another ginger with a beard.
Posted it.
Did that guy make a video of it?
No, there's no video.
So basically, I am so confused.
It looks like Dave.
I thought it was Eastside
looks
Dave.
like, it took me most of the day to figure out it
What
wasn't.
happened?
Basically, this guy that looks like Eastside Dave made cookies that look like iPhones.
Yeah.
And then he was like, had the cookie up near his face like he's on the phone. So the cops could pull him. That's not Eastside Dave. Are you fucking kidding me?
Look at his arm.
That looks like Eastside Dave.
You're right, Jim.
Oh, wait. Oh, he put his head on someone else's body?
There's no tattoos.
But that's Eastside Dave's head.
He has the exact same expression.
But did he Photoshop his head on this guy's body?
Eastside Dave has nothing to do with this photo.
That's not Eastside Dave at all. Not
No.
his,
Just looks like him.
Zoom in on that. Zoom in on the face.
Yeah, if you can.
It's creepy.
I just want to see.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
That does look like Dave. The nose is a little different, and I could tell now the eyes.
When you zoom in, it does,
Right.
But it still looks like Eastside Dave. But unless
It's
you
like Dave.
That would be a great video.
It's the same
That's
sort
hilarious. Like, no, it's Cookie.
But he's also holding the phone like Eastside Dave holds stuff.
And the mouth
In his
agape.
asshole?
The mouth is agape the way Eastside Dave's is. It
Yes.
really looks
Stupidly,
like him.
yes.
Well, you know what? It's still worth talking about. But I thought it was Eastside Dave. Holy shit!
It
So
did go
now this
viral.
guy, he's got cookies, and they're square little cookies, dark cookies, and then they got white frosting on it. It looks like an iPhone.
Right.
So he holds it up to his head when there's cops around. I gather he gets pulled over.
Right.
And then he's like, no, it's a cookie.
Right.
What an asshole.
But why didn't the guy actually make a video?
Oh, you'd have to do
That's
that.
a brilliant idea for a video.
Yes.
Yeah, you get a little fucking hero in your car. And you
GoPro or something?
Yeah, GoPro, right.
Yeah. Wow, that is
Wow.
so fucked up. That's not Eastside Dave.
Yeah.
Any stories of what's happened or anything? Is there?
No, I don't know if he ever actually got...
Well, the end of the story says, and the penalty is delicious.
It would be. They'd get you there.
It just had a caption on it that said, bake some iPhone cookies to trick cops into pulling me over. Then I just take a bite and ask if cookies are against the law.
Oh, boy.
This guy's a douche and a time waster.
I
Why don't you
bet,
paint one like a gun and point it at him and then eat it? And he's caving your head in.
That's kind of
Yeah.
Eastside Dave has a doppelganger out there.
It is, let me see, I think I got the guy's name.
Put that up on our Facebook page. There you are. Opie and Anthony on
bet
Facebook.
And Twitter, O&A Show on Twitter.
O&A Show on Twitter. We're going to start tweeting a lot more, especially the visual shit. So follow O&A Show.
I bet you'd sit there for quite a while as the cop sat in the in his car and left you to just sit there on the road to fuck with you.
Right.
You can't get away with like, it's a cookie. And he goes, okay, first I'm running everything. I'm going over your car with a fine-tooth comb.
Right. I'm getting the dogs to sniff around.
Yeah. Wow, he's a fat piece of shit.
Yeah, that doesn't look like Eastside Dave now. He's got the red hair. That's about it.
Yeah, that was just the right angle.
All right. Well, that was...
so weird, right?
Yeah. All right, let's take one more call here about this subject at hand. Bobby in Boston. Bobby.
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 My name's Tommy. Or my name's
Tommy. Robbie.
Lauren.
Who's on the phone from Boston?
Hello.
Heard someone in the background.
I know.
I don't get tickets and actually get apologies from cops. I want to hear this
What
one.
he did. Fucking Jedi.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Who, Abner Louima?
Yeah.
Tucker Max on the phone.
Yeah. Tucker.
That lawyer.
And I was coming all over the place, and the cops slipped in it. All right.
The cop and me, we were puking, and the radar gun fell in it. And, all right.
Yeah. Did all that happen really?
Was your kid in the car when you got pulled over, or you dropped him off already?
Yeah, he was trying to figure out what the hell was going on.
That's where I was at when you threw out the ticket out the window and you started acting like a lunatic.
He noticed.
He did.
Yeah, I got to dial it back a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of proud. I don't do that kind of shit as much anymore.
He was singing Daddy acting crazy.
Actually, he saw me throw the ticket, but then I went out my side because it was in front of his school. Because then I finally had to release some of this. Then I'm fighting an imaginary person on the sidewalk. Just you don't know what to do with your hands. You know you want to do something.
Rage.
There's no one around.
Outside of his school, you were doing that?
Yeah.
That seems like the wrong place.
Yeah, there were other moms around. Not good. He kept asking, what is he saying?
While he's there?
Yeah, all that.
And then you just talk to your kid like, well, he's just an asshole. Son. He's saying stupid things.
He's saying I should wear my seatbelt.
Yes.
Which I guess I should.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an easy one to.
But you couldn't admit to your kid you're not wearing your seatbelt. So what'd you have to? That's just one of Daddy's friends saying hi.
Yeah.
Like just watch a movie for the 800th time.
Playing the song again, kid.
And then
Watch the TV.
and then he watches it like he's seen it for the first time. It's like, can't you figure out it's the same movie yet?
It's got to be great. I'm like that with Alien.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Comments in a way like he's seen it for the first time.
Aw.
Right now it's cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Daddy, his shoes are sprayed on and they don't come off. Yeah, I know. You've seen that part 800 times. Why are you surprised still? I know you're only 3.5, but why are you still surprised by that? He thinks it's a new movie every time.
Ah, God, that's great.
Oh my God.
How entertaining is life when you could just do that? You don't have to look for a movie.
No.
Pop something on.
All right.
Wow.
I tried to wait for this Bobby guy in Boston, but it ain't happening.
Well. So. Adios there, Bobby.
Cop chased me down at high speeds for a seatbelt violation.
How do you get chased?
Yeah. Well, you just don't sleep with anybody.
Oh. Chased. You want to try this? It might suck, but Dave in Jersey, go ahead.
Oh, Dave.
What do you mean it might suck?
Well, you know, Dave.
The video itself might suck. You piqued my interest enough to take your phone call, okay?
All right. Hey, check it out. 10 rules for dealing with police. It's on YouTube. A lawyer from New York. Great, super informative. Tell you how to deal with police. Give you all your rights that you didn't know you had.
Oh boy, the cops love when you pull out your rights.
All right, let's see what one of these is. I have to admit.
But you're saying the acting is real bad. That's what piqued my interest. So it could be just horrendous acting. How long is the video?
40 minutes.
Oh,
perfect.
Perfect.
It's our second break.
Take it apart. You'll trust me. You'll appreciate it.
Do you think every single person would turn off the channel by the end of the 40-minute video?
I think we'd have no one left.
Yeah.
We should try that one day.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
Should.
Taking a guy's word. He's like, no. Spend the next 2 hours watching this video. You can take my word for it.
A 10-second sound clip usually stinks on the recommendation of some of the listeners.
So what are some of the things? Can you paraphrase it for us, sir, and tell us a couple?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Black guy gets pulled over by a white cop, and he's got the rap music playing. He's, yo, why you pull me over? And then he basically, gets the whole deal. He gets screwed. And then they react it with, yes, sir. He's speaking like a white guy. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And shows how, and then he ripped his car apart. Check it out. Pick it apart.
You just said, what are you talking? Sir, I said, what does it help you with? And you said the guy was like, yo, sir. And then they ripped his car apart. Like, what tips does it give you? Be polite, respectful. That was that tip?
Yes.
Okay, what's the other one?
Because they can search your car for any reason.
Yes.
They can rip your car apart. To not leave your door, if they ask you if you have anything illegal in your car, the reason they're asking is because they don't have the right to search your car. So if they ask you if they can search your car, say you don't
if you don't agree to any searches.
Yeah, but then they can just get a quick warrant. And so what do you think? They're just going to let you go? They can just hold you there until they get the quick warrant.
Yeah, that's what they do. If they have reasonable suspicion.
Yeah, they have to have that reason. If they ask you to search your car, they have no reason to. Check out the video. Trust me.
See, here's why you might as well say yes, because if maybe they say, can we search your car, because they don't want to go through the whole thing of fucking getting a warrant.
Yeah.
But if they say, can we search your car, and they want to, never are you going to say no, and they go, okay, have a nice day, and leave.
Take it easy. No,
wrong,
but you want them to get the warrant if you do have something, because then in court you might be able to contest the warrant or something like that. So you never give in.
All right, bro.
And if they ask you to step out of your car, you shut the door behind you.
Yep.
Why?
Because if you leave the door open, you're giving them consent to search. If they ask you what you have in your pockets, they don't have the right to search you. They're asking you. If
Yes,
they have
they
to,
do.
I do not believe that.
But this is all for people that are carrying. I have nothing to hide. Just search my whole fucking car. I don't give a fuck.
Right? Go through it.
I'll go check my Twitter on the sidewalk for a while.
Yeah.
I don't believe that they don't have the right to search you if they want to.
Right.
Kenny, when they pull you over,
Yeah, we got a guy
if they get
right
you out
here.
of the car, can they search you or no?
No.
I haven't heard any of your discussion because I've been busy with errands.
Errands.
If you get pulled over, this guy is saying that when the cops say, can we search your car, that means that they don't have the right to search it, and
if he tells you to step out of the vehicle, he then has the right to pat you down. The cop can pat you down.
Negative.
He doesn't.
No, you have to. The Terry frisk.
But there's always a reason.
Well,
you can always come up with a reason.
Well, a smart cop, yes, can articulate what he needs to do.
What's a Terry pat down?
That's if you're in fear of a weapon.
Right. It's for your protection.
Right. The laws are very complicated.
Right. Yeah. Very complicated.
All right.
Put it this way. It'll all be hashed out in court, but on the side of the road, you pretty much come up with whatever the fuck rules you want, as long as it's not, just blatantly punching someone in the face and dropping in-bombs.
Hold on. I'm gonna put you on with a cop there, Dave. Because now we got
that.
Well, but this guy saw this video that Dave is talking about. Colin, who is a police officer.
Oh, no.
What's up, Colin?
He was speeding.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, that video, it was done by a lawyer, somebody who actually knows the law. And he puts it out there for the general public, who are generally fucking stupid and don't know anything about the law. And then they try to pull this shit on a motor vehicle stop. It does nothing but get them tickets.
Yeah, it's going to piss off a cop and he's going to find something.
As soon as the lights come on the police vehicle, the encounter's recorded. If you say that you do not consent to searches on that recording and the officer does not have a reason to search your car, if he finds a bag of crack in your car, it's going to get thrown out of court because you did not consent to searches. If they don't have their lights on and it's not being recorded, then you're screwed. Yeah, they can say whatever they want. They saw a gun on your seat. They thought they saw a gun on your seat.
Right.
But if it's being recorded, you can use it in court.
Oh, okay.
Searches are only one aspect of the video, though. The guy started way before that. And even on the issue of searches, there's so many little details that go into that. And you're also assuming that all cops have video in their cars, which a lot don't. So before that even, though, he's talking about don't roll your window all the way down, don't answer any questions. Somebody, officer comes up to your car, hey, how you doing today? This is why I stopped you. What's your name? Where you coming from? Simple little questions. 99% of the time, they're going to cut you loose. And like in any other profession, we have assholes on our job. We talk shit about them in the locker room. We don't like working with them just as much as you don't like dealing with them. But those guys are few and far between. The majority of cops, they're going to stop you. They're going to get it done, do what they got to do.
Excuse me, officer?
Your way, unless you come off like a jerk from the very start.
Oh, that's true.
That could be my problem.
Whatever, I'm not going to argue.
Excuse me, officer?
We'll argue it in court.
Officer?
Yes.
Where do you stand on blanket parties?
A good blanket party.
Oh, my God. All right, everyone. That was terrific. Good job by Dave. Good job by Colin. All right?
Forget the joke.
Thanks, guys.
Nice.
And finally, this Chris in Georgia. Chris.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hey, buddy.
Going back to where you threw the ticket out the window, kind of reminds me, remember the scene from The Shining where Nicholson really starts to lose it? He's slinging pots and pans and shit off the counter, and he's fighting with an imaginary person.
Oh,
Sounds like you all the way through.
Yeah, it looked stupid as all hell. I know. But it was so.
I mean, that was a funny ass scene to me.
It was just frustrating. But we've all done that, where you have all that energy and you can't do anything real with it.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're just having some kind of epileptic seizure, or you're fighting in a fucking ghost. All right, we'll take a break.
All right. Yum. Food.
Is there a surcharge on that ticket, Kenny? Is it
applies to women too?
Well, I didn't look at it yet, GH.
$138. $138. So.
Well, I hope you learned your lesson.
Oh, there he goes. That's what you need now.
All right, we're going to break. Of course, we're going to talk about the Obama selfie thing.
Oh, yeah, that is so funny.
Oh, boy, is it. There's no spin there either, man.
Oh.
You can't spin that one.
It's pretty funny.
Michelle Obama is a twat.
I love the pictures.
She's been 20. Also, we got a 6-year-old in trouble at school.
Boy.
For something that is beyond ridiculous. Paul Rudd possibly high with Jason Segel, and we got a lot of shit to do. Nice. Mike Machete calling in because he couldn't figure out where he lives.
Right. That's a great story.
That's at 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
All right, but first this.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
We'll return after these messages.
All right, well, that sucked. To hear the Opie and Anthony Show 5 days a week live on satellite radio, online on your phone or tablet, or even on demand, go to SiriusXM.com. Also, interact with the Opie and Anthony Show on Twitter, @Opie Radio, @Anthony Cumia, and @Jim Norton.